This is an app that you cannot buy anywhere. You can't find it, you can't download it unless you hit me up and you want to give me some money. That would be awesome. But it's because I created it. I didn't write any of the code, but I created this full app from start to finish, and it's still a work in progress. 6 months ago, I was paying a personal trainer £200 a month. That's 400 Aussie dollars, that's 300 US dollars per month, and I was just plateauing, barely making any progress. It wasn't personalised to me. Now I've got something better than anything he could have given me. Let me show you how I got here. Okay, phase one, surprise, surprise, was ChatGPT. Basically, I wanted ChatGPT to be my personal trainer. I spoke to it like a coach or like a friend, and I asked it to give me advice. This goes on and on and on, else I'd show you a little bit more. But basically, I told it my goals, I told it where I'd been, what I'd been doing, and then I asked it to give me advice. Anytime I had a question, I would ask it. Asked it to build me a program for 12 weeks. What I did after that was turn it into a spreadsheet. So I used an app called Manus AI, not sponsored by them, wish I was. Hit me up if you want to sponsor me, Manus. That would be sick. I asked ChatGPT to build me a prompt to give to Manus like this. Exactly what to type into Manus, my program that it designed for me, and I asked it to turn it into a spreadsheet. I'd used this before whilst training, so I thought this would be a good method. And this is what it built for me the first time. It was pretty good. I was really pleased with it at the time. It's all over to the left side there because it's mobile optimized. And it's got my full workout on it. It's kind of colored nicely. And I was able to fill it all in here and track my progress basically. But it was very clunky. I don't know if you've ever tried to use a spreadsheet on your phone. You have to press the button about 4 times before you can actually enter it. Then you have to press a little tick, like super non-user friendly. So I barely use this. It pissed me off a lot, to be honest. So then I moved on to another type of spreadsheet. I got Manus to upgrade it. I taught it what I'd already learned, and I'd made an new version and better upgraded version. And as you can see, again, I barely used it. It was a good idea, it looked good on paper, but the actual practicality of it and the use of it was pretty crap. So I had this perfect program, this well-designed, personalized program all around me, and this is the way that I was tracking it. That's basically like asking a Michelin star chef to give you a recipe and then writing it on a piece of toilet paper and using that every time you want to do the recipe. Not fit for purpose. So I thought about how I can upgrade this, how I can create some sort of website or web page that could build something much more user friendly and actually track my data. So that's how I went on to version 2. So then I moved on to phase 2. I'd used Manus AI already, and I knew that it was much more powerful than just building a spreadsheet. So I wanted it to design me a web page or an app, something that I could use much easier. So I gave it the brief, I gave it my fitness plan, and I wanted to build it out, and it looked a little bit like this. I'll show you on the screen here. This is the second or the third one that I'd made. Each time that I made a new one, I sort of upgraded it with what I'd learned. So this is what it looks like on the homepage. Like, I did all this with a prompt very, very easily. Anybody can do this. It was just one prompt pretty much to make this. So here you can see the weeks all laid out. Week 1, week 2, week 3, and so on. Then I can go inside. I can update my lifts. Tells me what the previous week was. That was something I wanted from my last one. I made a progress bar as well. So it tracks my volume each week, tracks my strength lifts, tracks my body weight, tracking all my goals. This was very impressive to me, and this is what I've been using for the past sort of 6 weeks, maybe more, 12 weeks or something. As you can see, I'm just coming up to the end here. I've just kind of stopped tracking it. There are some problems with this. It is a little bit buggy. Sometimes when I go into log in my weight, clears it and I have to do it like 2 or 3 times. That obviously isn't very professional, very annoying, but overall it does a very good job at tracking it. Another downfall of this is that if I wanted to update this app, I'd have to tell Manus, and Manus would basically have to remake the entire app. I'm not even sure if it would keep all my progress from the previous one. So it would basically start me again. And even though it would improve some things, it would forget about other things. And it's like when you use ChatGPT, you have to keep reminding it to do the same thing over and over. That's kind of what this is like. Manus had built something good enough to prove the concept for me. This really blew my mind at the time. But AI is moving fast, so fast, that this now already is clunky and crappy, and we can do much better. So I didn't stop there, and the next app I built blew me away. Alrighty, now check out this bad boy. This is sick. I made this entire app using Claude Code, not writing any of the code myself, just using plain English, going back and forth. Now, this did take a lot more back and forth than Manus. Manus was one prompt, done, and you've got a working app. This works far better than Manus. This is a real app that, honestly, if I paid money for this, I wouldn't be bothered at all. I've paid decent money for some of these workout apps that are far shitter than this. This is, not to blow my own trumpet, this is good. But anybody can do this, that's what I'm saying. So let's take a look at the app. Here you can upload your workout through a CSV file. You can get ChatGPT to create the workout for you. Upload it here, choose your goals. Then you've got your home page, it'll have your weight. This will have a lot more on it once I've used it. I haven't used it yet, I'm about to use it. So you can see my progress over the next 6 weeks with this app. Did it help me to improve or did it hinder me? We'll find out. Here you've got the workout, so you can see I've just put something in on Monday there, just to show you. You've got all your workouts for Tuesday. You can flick through the weeks, so I've made a 6-week program, so you can see my progressive overload, and you can see the rest days and the extra cardio I've got in there. I'll show you exactly how I made the program in a minute, because there's a very basic way of getting a program and there's a much improved way of getting a program, so I'll show you that. Then you've got your body, so here you'll have your body weight. Every day you can come in here and log your body weight. It'll show you on the graph whether it's going up or going down. You can add your goal in there if you're bulking or if you're cutting. Your progress photos will go here. Every time you upload a photo, it's going to show you your first photo against your recently uploaded photo, so you can really see your progress. Any personal trainer will tell you how important that is. Here you've got your lift progress, so all your exercises will be in here. Mine are not loaded yet because I've only got that one day in there, which was chest, so it's only giving me the chest exercises. But as you upload the exercises, they will all show up here. You will have a graph tracking your lifts each week. You can do weight and volume, so you can see how much strength you're gaining. And then yeah, you've got the import page that we've been through. So this is awesome, and I know I've created it and I'm blowing my own trumpet here, but I've bought a lot of these apps. I've paid good money for these apps, and this one is far better than any that I've paid for. And I just created it in plain English, going back and to with Claude Code. So here's quickly how I did it. I don't want to go into too much detail in this video because I can save that for a later one. But basically I used Claude Code to design this program, and it's done an awesome job. What I did is I gave it a book, Bigger, Leaner, Stronger and Beyond Bigger, Leaner, Stronger by Mike Matthews. Really good books. If you're a beginner, Bigger, Leaner, Stronger is a really good one. I asked AI, I think ChatGPT, to summarize the book for me in a smaller document. Then I gave that document to Claude Code along with information about myself. So remember that ChatGPT chat that I went back and to with for weeks about my program and my progress? I asked that chatbot to summarize into a document so I could give that to Claude Code too. So this is extremely personalized. I've given it a full book by a very well-renowned personal trainer or nutritionist or anybody that you aspire to be like. Then I've given it every bit of information about my fitness journey so far. and I've asked it to come up with a program based on that. And that's how I got my program. It's given me a 6-week program from start to finish of a cut. And then I've asked it to format it in a way that my app asks for. So if we go to my app here and you go to the CSV page, I just basically copied this. This is what the app wants the format to be. I copied that into Claude Code and said, please format my workout plan in this way. Then I took the CSV file and I put it into the app. That was it. I just drag and dropped it here and it uploaded my full workout plan, which is not in here right now. Let me just show you. Where the bloody hell is it? Flipping it. Alrighty, there we go. So now you can see, so that's all I did. All I had to do was go to import, drop my CSV file. Here's the folder that Claude Code made for me. I dragged and dropped that into the app, and then it gave me my program in there just like that. So what is next? This is obviously a constant improvement, and this is just version 1 of my new version. I had big plans for this app. I wanted to integrate an AI coach, and I wanted to integrate a food tracker into that. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to achieve that yet. I could easily build separate apps for each one and be able to talk to the coach app, but I kind of want them to be integrated. So that's what's next. Follow along to see if I can get that done and whether this helps me to achieve my goals or not. Here's a disclaimer, and this is what people might get wrong. AI is not necessarily better. It's not better than having a PT. If you've got the money and you can go and buy a really good PT one-to-one in the gym with you every day or once a week, giving you a personalized plan and a real one-to-one experience, that blows this out of the water, of course. But if you're using a cheaper online coach and you're doing video calls and they're giving you a template that they're giving to everybody else, this beats that hands down. So in the next video, I'm going to be building something else. Each week, I'm going to be building a new AI tool. I'm going to show you exactly how to build them for all walks of your life, to improve every area of your life, improve your business, improve your well-being, improve your health, to make more money. I'm going to show you exactly how AI is improving my life and how it can improve yours too.